Hey, what's up guys, Transit back with another video, and in this video I'm gonna show the quick desk setup. I'm gonna tell all the specification of all the components I've been using. So to start with, the table right there, the desk is the Featherlight Edge 120 by 60, that is 4 feet by 2 feet table, and it's having a cable management port there, and also a channel for all the cable management which runs in this cabinet. And there is also a vertical stand which I didn't assemble it, which can take all the cable management if your ports are on the ground, like the channel can come from there, from the ground there. So I just wrapped a LED strip to the table so that it gives a decent RGB lighting to the table. Right now it is set to Dave 2D's teal color, like my kind of favorite. And this is an artificial plant which I just kept for decorative purpose, like. And this is the chair from Featherlight 2. So this is the Anatom model, the Anatom chair from Featherlight. It's a decent ergonomic chair. So it is having a multi-port locking system and also has the adjustable headrest too. So I have another version of this without the headrest. So I have two of the same Featherlight Anatom table chairs, and that is the CPU I am using now. The cabinet is Chiptronics GNX 100 Ghost. The white cabinet of this variant looks very good, but it's not available right now, so I thought of making all the setup as black. And it is coming with pre-installed red fans, CPU cooler fans, the red color ones. And it's not an RGB, to mention that this is not an RGB CPU, it's just a red CPU with red lighting and the 3 installed fans. I'll talk about the cabinet and all the internal specifications later in this video. And this is the Razer Absys Essential mouse with 7200 DPI. And this is a old Microsoft keyboard which I've been using in my old setup too. It's almost 11 years old keyboard. And even the speakers there, right, the Intex speakers, the woofer and the subwoofers, even those are the 11 years old Intex speakers, which I thought are very decent audio quality, so I left them there. I'm using it the new system. And this is the 28-inch 4K monitor from Acer with 1 millisecond response time and HDR compatible. And I also use this Seagate 500GB SSD, external SSD, for my like video transfer from my PC to this system. And these are the Boult headphones which I'm using right now. So these are a decent microphones, but I like this attaching them magnetically to the table, so I don't lose them or they get tangled if they're left alone. And this is a SanDisk 32GB pen drive I've been using, and that is the PS2 to USB connector. Sometimes I need to connect the same keyboard to my laptop for office work, so in that case I use that connector. This is an PS2 connector keyboard. If you remember the old keyboards which used to come with the PS2, they are interrupt based, not the USB type of keyboards. That is the PS2. So we're gonna talk about the specifications of the CPU right now. I will directly show up the specifications. So this system is running on Windows 10 Pro right now. So you can see the specifications here. So this is an AMD 3600 Ryzen processor with 6 cores and 12 threads. It's running at base clock 3.6 GHz and 32 gigs of RAM. And it is having DirectX 12 installed. And the display settings of this, this processor, right, the Ryzen 5 3600, it does not come with any inbuilt graphics. So you need a graphic card to get your display on the monitor. So the graphic card I'm using is the RTX 2060 Super, the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Super with 8 gigs of graphic memory, that is a DDR6. But as my RAM is 32 gigs, the shared memory becomes 16 GB. So that is, and total approximate memory becomes 24 GB. The shared memory plays a crucial role when playing complex games. So the bottleneck for this processor and the GPU is almost 3.96%. So it's not quite a big deal, but if I had used a better GPU for this, that would be cool. And even 32 gigs of RAM is not enough for this processor as of some articles, but 64 GB is preferred, but 32 gigs of RAM is quite enough for me for my video editing in 4K or even 1080p video editing. So that's pretty much about the desk setup. Talking about my old system which actually runs. So this is the Core 2 Duo processor with 500 GB of hard disk, and right now I have installed a 500 GB old hard disk in that system. I didn't buy a new one right now. I had a new SSD for that, 240 GB of SSD, but a hard disk I'm not having. A old hard disk I'm running on that system right now. So this is I think this is also a 500 GB hard disk. So it's almost broken. You can see the cabinet is almost broken. So it runs on Core 2 Duo and Windows 7, and it's 2 gigs of RAM. So, and this is a 19-inch Samsung monitor. I think this the top part of the monitor is not responding right now. This is an LCD panel and that is an LED panel, and that is also a TN panel, not the IPS panel. So the response time will be very quick, but not industry level color accuracy in that monitor. But it's fine for fast gaming and all, but color accuracy I should just calibrate every time and get the approximate colors. So that's pretty much about the desk setup, and we'll talk about the detailed the motherboard and all stuff in another video. So that's pretty much about this video. So see you guys in the next one.